his pediatrician sent him to a geneticist who found out that he has a genetic disorder, the Noonan's KRAS mutation. Noonan's is a genetic disorder. There's four or six different types of Noonan syndrome. Usually it affects like your organs, different parts of the body. When Shalem was born and they found out what he had, they found out it was the KRAS mutation, which means it mutated when he was inside of me. When he was real little, they do MRIs on him quite frequently. His MRI showed that there was more space and air pockets in his brain than there was brain. Now, throughout the years, it has grown where there's more brain than there is air pockets, which is awesome. And then now he's got the G-tube, just a regular G-tube, which is a Mickey button. It took him, because he was a low muscle tone also, it took him a while to walk, turn, do his head, so many things that most infants do pretty early in life. It took him a lot longer to do. Shalem sees the GI. They help us out tremendously. There's been so many times I've called them up and said, we're having problems, what do we do now? Because with Noonan's, you can't cure Noonan's, you can't fix Noonan's, you just can only treat the symptoms. But they have helped us so much because I have 4 children and Shalem is my youngest, so I've had to work with changing my life around, being patient with him, being in the hospital a lot when that is not something that I have ever done with any of my other children. Every time we go there, they always come in his room and they eat him up and they bring him toys, and there's different programs out there that they come in and they share with me and help with me, and they have me involved in different things with them, and it just helps me to get it off my chest, and it helps. Mercy Family Care Team has helped tremendously. They, when I go to the meetings, there's so many, a wide variety of different situations. And when I go there, some days I cry with them. Some days I'm like, oh, I can handle this. This is good. I can guide you, you know. I feel real good. But they have been just a support to lift me up on those negative days that you have. Shalem's very outgoing. He's also very, very shy. Once he gets over the shy factor, only because he's had so many people in and out of his life, that he's really leery of people, especially in white robes. Once he gets over that, he's very friendly, very playful. He does sign language. He doesn't talk is a whole bunch at all. So we've taught him sign language, and then that way we can communicate. Music? Music! Music is actually this, but a lot of things he'll shorten so that he knows, and then we know what it is too. Yeah. It's not American Sign Language, some of the things he does, but as long as we understand what he's saying, that's all what matters to us. You never know what it's going to be like until you're in that situation. I had 3 other children and nothing, I never in my wildest dreams imagined having a child like Shalem, honestly. I thank God every day because he has taken me for a walk and a run around the block. I love him tremendously, but without the donations and without the help, I wouldn't be where I am with the knowledge of taking care of him. Mercy's Children's Hospital has really been a huge help to us. There's been so many times I've needed guidance on where to get supplies or what to do next with Shalem, and they've always been eager to give me a hand, call me back, and let me know what street I should go down to help Shalem the best. When we were in the hospital, I remember one of the doctors came in after they did an MRI, and he said, "Have a seat, Mom." And they always called me Mom instead of, Wendy or Mrs. Hanners, and I took it, And I sat down, and Shalem was in his crib, and they said, "Well, we just got back some results." And I was like, "Okay, what next?" And they said, "Well, here's the thing, Shalem's MRIs, and we also seen he's got heart problems, and with the low muscle tone, we really don't know what's going on with Shalem, and we really don't know how to help him. But right at the moment, all of our backs will go against the wall for Shalem." And when you heard that from a doctor, that meant the world. Like, everything's going to be fine, because these doctors are going to be there and helping you. And not everywhere you go, you're going to find that. But when you go there and they tell you such things, they mean it, and they mean it.